Okay, the new, my dudes. Hey guys, it is Dave here, and welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to this next episode of Abyss of the Sacrifice. I will leave a link at the top, guys, on the cards for the last episode, just for you guys to go catch up. And if you still need to watch the rest of the series, please do. We're trying to get the final true ends for each character separately. So we played Asunas' final chapter of Loop, where so much detail got filled in, so many things about Asunas' story completely now make sense, and the circumstances that were surrounding the girls when they met up at the very beginning, all those have been filled in, and the explanation as to why Asuna thought she'd killed someone else apart from Honoka. She felt guilty about Honoka's death, but she felt guilty about some other girl's death from the dialogue we'd seen near the end of Asuna's story section, her timeline. It all makes sense at the end, and I was like, wow, holy crap. So we played through Asuna's route. The last part was Itka dying by not being able to be saved by Asuna in time by falling through the construction area, an area under construction, which is where her father died during the industrial zone's disaster. So Asuna chose to save Itka rather than take the opportunity to try and see her father again. She didn't know whether she could save her father. She just wanted to see him again. So yeah, we got Asuna's true end where she couldn't save Itka and was upset and was crying and, trying to comfort Itka as she was dying. But then Itka, this was all within Itka's dream. So because Itka died, the dream was fading, and I thought, oh crap, does that mean Asuna's trapped forever in the dream and she'll just crumble away with the dream? But no, Itka did something for Asuna at the very end of when she was dying, and she sent Asuna back in time, but also erased her memories of Itka and all the other girls. And it came to the point where she was then warped back in time to the point just before Miki found her at the very beginning of the game. And the blood all over her clothes, when we first found her in that opening, was Itka's blood. So everything makes sense from that perspective, that part of the story. And I'm like, my God. I was like mind blown moment, like, guys, it was just immense. We've got to continue, guys. We've got to find out what the other endings are. We've still got to get the true final ending for Chloe, for Olga, and then we've got Itka's bad end, and I believe there's another good end involving Itka that maybe helps everyone, but I don't know for certain. But supposedly it's called the true end, so we will see how that goes. But according to what I've seen online, you apparently need to, because I needed help, otherwise I wasn't going to work out the routes. According to the information online, you have to complete every other girl's true route for their own individual selves before you can unlock the final true end. So we're getting back into it, guys, with Olga. We've finally opened up a new chapter with Olga. This chapter has never been on the timeline before Operation. So I did this while we were off camera. So to get Olga's, if anyone was interested, you have to play through Lockout. So you play through Bad Omen, then Lockout, Wings, Revelation, and Sacrifice. So let me just see. So if we go back to Bad Omen is there. So no one dies at this point. Lockout, no one dies. Itka almost died, but she didn't. Wings results in no. Does Wings result in anyone dying either? Wings is the graveyard one. No one dies at the end of Wings. But then you also have to play Revelation, which results in Itka's death. And then Sacrifice, which results in Asuna being shot and dying via Miki's timeline. But while going through that dialogue, it was slightly different because Olga was present with us this time, when before she wasn't. She was already dead. So the dialogue changed a little bit, but I didn't think it was worth putting in a video. But it was just basically that Olga was kind of against all the sudden decision making as well, or wanted to be a bit more cautious. And then once Miki shot Asuna at the end of the chapter, it showed that Olga was trying to stop the bleeding because she's a trainee medical student, so she was trying to save Asuna's life and trying to stop the bleeding. So the only difference is at this point, after finishing sacrifice, Asuna was not confirmed dead. It's just that Olga has tried to stop the bleeding, and I believe that's what this is about here with Operation. I don't know. We didn't get a confirmation that Asuna had died at the last episode, and her name is still up. So I think a bit differently, because we've got Olga present this time, is Asuna's not dead yet. An Operation, I guess it means Olga's going to attempt surgery to try and save Asuna's life and take the bullet out of her. But, well, judging by how the true ends go with all the other characters so far that we've done, I'm guessing it ain't gonna go to plan. But we will see, guys. Let's continue with Olga's path and get her towards her true end. So let's go, Olga, with Operation. Operation. Whenever I see that and think about the scenario, I'm thinking like the game. Okay, so we've come off that path we were on. So there is a small dark room. We're playing from Olga's perspective, and I'm assuming they're trying to find a place where they can safely try and treat Asuna, although she's dying. There was a small dark room. Asuna lay in the middle of it, yeah. Asuna's confirmed not dead yet, but she's dying and due to blood loss. Lay in the middle of it. Her beautiful face was pale and her eyes were finally firmly shut. Uh-oh, so she's unconscious. A dark red stain spread across her stomach. Olga knelt by her side. Bloody hell. Yeah, so they've got some kind of makeshift bed or something to lie her on. So Asuna's was shot in the stomach, so she's just bleeding out completely. As she pressed down on the area around Asuna's stomach to try to stop the blood, she seriously examined the wound. Well, you saw it. You saw Miki shoot her. It's a gunshot wound, but it's not perforate, so it hasn't gone completely through. Oh crap. Does that mean the bullet's stuck inside her? Oh, so she's not bleeding out as badly as she would have if she had internal organ damage. Shit. Well, that's good. That means there's maybe a chance to save her, but yeah, the way things have gone, I don't think it's going to work out, but we'll find out. Dunlongers probably have not suffered any damage. After a thorough examination, this was her conclusion. She was determinedly calm. Determinedly, is that a word? I'll go with it. She was determined to be calm anyway. At least that's what it looked like to Chloe. Oh, who had her arms crossed as she leaned on the wall and gazed at Asuna and Olga from afar. Well, yeah, and then that part at the end where Chloe says, "I would have shot her if you hadn't," she still said the same thing to Miki, whispering in the ear, so that dialogue didn't change. So at this point, you would kind of assume Chloe doesn't really care. She's just going to accept the inevitable that Asuna's probably going to die. However, I think they haven't suffered any damage, but you're not sure, and you're not a qualified doctor. The inside of Olga's mind was a tumultuous storm. Yeah, she's never done anything like this. I'm really not sure. How do I know? Oh god. So that's the conclusion. She's gonna, in order to find out for certain that she's not suffered any organ damage, she's gonna have to open her up. She's gonna decide to operate, isn't she? What should I do? But that make things worse. True, but you were learning under him. But yeah, all I am is a doctor's daughter. Yeah, you only know the basics. Well, if a certain someone that's leaning against the wall piped up, you would find out that the medical scanner is still within your reach, but it's still infected with the Furo virus, so it wouldn't do Asuna any good at all. Top of that. Yeah, that's true. What should I do? Miki's being extremely quiet, and obviously I wouldn't imagine Itka would be too upset to talk, I'd imagine. What should I? Her heart was a swirl of uncertainty. Probably they're keeping Miki away from Asuna right now. She was unable to move forward. Just then, she felt a presence behind her. Oh god. Uh-oh. Okay, so Miki has approached Olga and Asuna. She turned around to find Miki standing there. She was the last one to get to the room, but her face was still in shock. Well, you shot her. That gun still dangled weakly from her hand. It was the gun she had used to shoot Asuna. Or Olga's gonna tell Chloe to get Miki away from her. Ugh. Olga called sharply to the girl leaning against the wall. What? When Chloe approached, Olga motioned to her to switch places. She's gonna get Chloe to help? Oh, she's making sure Miki is having nothing to do with Asuna right now. Okay. Chloe's willingly gonna do it? Okay. She quickly taught Chloe how it was done and stood up in front of Miki. Oh shit. Oh boy, Olga's gonna have some words here. For a while, she just stared silently into Miki's eyes. Feeling uncomfortable, Miki averted her gaze. I don't think she's going to do that. After a few moments of silence, Olga's voice resonated strongly and firmly through the room. Miki's not going to do that. But Miki kept silent and still. Miki? She's not going to hand over the gun. Olga's voice became kinder, then she continued softly. I don't know, to be honest. Miki's hard to read sometimes. We know she can get extremely mad, and she'll, at this point in the story, she will still have the, let me just check the timeline. Yeah, at this point she'll still have the anger, she'll have the feelings of wanting revenge against Orange. Miki's shoulders twitched. Oh, she's testing Miki's resolve here. So if you are regretful, hand the gun over. If she doesn't hand it over, then it suggests she doesn't care that she shot Asuna. This is tense. I don't think she's gonna. Come on. After a brief moment, Miki slowly raised her limp arm into the air. Didn't necessarily say it's the one with the gun in it. It was the arm that held the gun. With the barrel pointed down, she held it out to Olga. Okay, so Olga has the gun now. She took the gun. At that very moment, Miki crumbled to the ground. Miki! Well, assuming she's fine, she's probably just suddenly felt the overwhelming guilt in her all at her at once. When Olga quickly reached out to her, Miki spoke in a weak voice facing the floor. She feels bad, I think. I'm fine. She crawled over to a corner and curled up in a ball. Yeah, she's regretting what she's done. I knew it. Olga breathed a sigh of relief. Miki is back to her usual self and regrets what she's done now. She recognizes the horror of what she has done and regrets it. That's right. When she shot Asuna back there, Miki was in an extreme situation and she couldn't think straight. Yeah, Asuna used one of the trigger words against her, quit her. Olga glanced at the gun in her hand. Oh, that would make sense. She can examine the bullets, maybe. It had a certain weight, and although Miki had been holding it for a while, it was icy cold. It's all because of this. This gun made Miki lose herself in the moment. I'm not sure where she found it, but the fact that she found it in quarantine was bad luck. Things like this warp people. Holding the gun like something dirty, she carefully placed it inside her bag. Okay, so it's now in Olga's bag. I need to throw it away as soon as possible. But will you? I mean, Chloe was meant to throw away the scanner. Didn't. She thought that to herself in earnest. Right, meanwhile, are we still dealing with a dying person? Well, is Asuna still alive? Then she walked back to Asuna and traded places with Chloe. Tried to stop the blood. Chloe asked as she got to her feet. Yeah, that's also a good point. What are you going to do with the gun? Don't give it to Chloe. Don't give it to Chloe at all. Please don't give it to Chloe. Although Chloe has experience with guns, I'm assuming that from the terrorist organization, because they were fighting the government, she must have experience with guns. Olga answered plainly. Mm-hmm. Yep. Chloe shrugged and headed back to the wall. Verifying the amount of pressure on the wound, Olga racked her brain for what to do next. Since this isn't a perforating wound, I need to get the bullet. Yeah, confirms the bullet's still stuck inside Asuna. That should be possible with the tools from the simple medical kit I have. Alright, you're gonna have to operate. But what if the internal organs are damaged? Even if they are not, will it really be possible to extract the bullet without creating any more damage? Especially for an amateur like me. Well, if you don't do anything, chances are she will die anyway. And we're getting a flashback now. Oh. She's studying to become a doctor under her father, following her father's footsteps, and one of the main sayings her dad always said, doctor's job is to attempt to save any person's life, so... This is what her father had told her when she was still small. She had lived her entire life under that belief. It was taken for granted that she would become a doctor and she was given a superior education, and always obligated to do her best, or be her best. Compared with other girls her age, she lived a very rigid life, but she never doubted or hated the belief it was based on. In fact, as she grew older, the belief became even stronger that she was going to become a doctor. Even though she feared her strict father, she also highly respected him and was proud to be his daughter. But one day he changed. Yep, here we go again with that scenario when the project icon was cancelled. Olga reminisced. I'm pretty sure it was when I heard he was put in charge of an important project. So we've kind of seen a similar scenario to this already, but it's maybe slightly different. Olga's father was always busy, but at one point he barely came home. Oh, and also at this point, Itka's dead. Yeah, so Olga can't question Itka about it. Because of that, Olga's mother started to send Olga with messages to her father and didn't want to get involved with him, resulting in Olga visiting the hospital often. Ooh. Oh, so she maybe... Ah, right, okay, right. But she might get more experience and see things. But it was during these times that she heard about something called Icon. Oh, we're back here. Back when it was when it was normal, when the Foundation was working totally fine and everyone was around. Back at the hospital wing. One of those days she went to the hospital with a package for her father. When she arrived at his office, a prior visitor just happened to already be there. Okay, interesting. It was a young man in a white lab coat. Okay. Olga curiously cocked her head. She was in and out of the hospital often on errands from her parents, never met this guy. So she knew most of the people who worked with her father. This guy's new. But she didn't recognize this visitor's profile. Oh god, maybe he was the person that was sent to inform the doctor that Project Icon's been shut down. Maybe. Oh, curiosity got the best of her and she stood silently at her father's office door. Just then she heard a muffled voice. Oh. Okay. So it's someone that he works... So it's someone she doesn't know, but it's someone he works with the project, I guess. How's the project going? That's father's voice. So Itka will achieve the same status as Icon at the next level. Okay. This word she had never heard at the hospital before filled Olga with unease. Although she was still a student, being at a top school gave her a good grasp of medical knowledge. That isn't medical language, it is some kind of code. Is it some kind of code? Alright. Depends on the stability of the brainwaves by tomorrow morning. Definitely relating to Itka, the subject is one of a kind. Yes, so it shows that the doctor did care, even though they were having to do experiments that hurt her. She does care. He does care a bit. Olga furrowed her brow. This is all weird to her. One of a kind. Referring to a person as one of a kind as special is not something she's familiar with. She had a bad feeling about this. Her ears perked up as her father started speaking again. Experiment. And you just believe your dad to be a medical doctor, so for him to be involved in research experiments is a bit unusual. You're supposed to be working for the public, not for the Administration Bureau, I guess. Oh, alright, so this is where she's going to find out they're pressuring him on the project. Risk hurting Ika. Oh, that line will definitely trigger Olga. Child. This time a cold sweat trickled down her back. Yes, and a child. Apparently so. Olga put a hand to her racing heart. After hearing a vague conversation like this, she was oblivious to the details. But she understood one thing. My father is doing something terrible. Yeah, kind of. It is probably some kind of illegal experiment on humans. Yeah. I need to get proof. I should listen some more. Uh-oh, this is going to cause a rift. Yet her body took an unconscious step back and they're going to hear her. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to know anymore. She spun around and ran away from her father's office as quickly as possible. You probably should have stayed. You might have got more information if you weren't spotted. Her father was so strict that he rarely showed any kindness towards his daughter, and yet he's caring about another child. But Olga believed in his abilities as a doctor. In fact, it was no exaggeration to say she worshipped him as a role model. That makes sense from the way she talks about him a lot. And yet he is carrying out experiments on humans. She wanted to believe it wasn't true. I'm afraid it is. At the same time, she knew deep down that she couldn't eliminate the possibility completely. Yes, that's very true indeed. Can't eliminate the possibility since you've heard that amount of information already. She knew another side of her father. Status, reputation, power. Yeah, he wants his family to always be well off and comfortable. Father is the kind of person who places a lot of weight on these kinds of things. Yeah, he wants to have his family comfortable and be well respected and well off in terms of money, but also he likes them to have a good reputation and be known about and respected. He mentioned the Administration Bureau in the conversation I just heard. If he received an order from the central hub of Foundation's government, it's pretty important and maybe secret. I'm sure he would accept, even if it involves straying from the path of a moral doctor. Ooh. So he respects the government and the powers that be in Foundation. As Olga sped down the hallway, she knew she couldn't forgive him. Ooh. He won't get away with this. Oh, she's gonna go against her father here. Okay. Father must always be my role model. Oh, so any deviation from the moral role model that she always wants him to be, she must try and correct. I see. I look up to him as a doctor, and he is not allowed to break my expectations. Woof. It's a bit selfish, Olga. A doctor's job is to attempt to save any person's life, and she follows that motto very strongly, so she's going to have to try and save Asuna here. This sentence echoed in Olga's heart as strong and as vibrant as ever. She reaffirmed her belief in these words. Right in front of me is a life that will perish if I don't save it. So I will. Try, anyway. Father turned his back on his own words and strayed from his path. But I am different. I will never shun my duties as a doctor. I want to prove to father that I will become a model doctor one day. Well, good luck, but I don't think your father's around to see it anymore, so... The first step is saving this girl, Asuna, no matter what. Olga quietly ignited her in a fighting spirit as she gazed down at Asuna. Then Chloe called out to her, "Oh." Okay, so Chloe sees that obviously Olga's decided on what she's going to do. What's the plan? Olga answered without raising her head. I'm going to remove the bullet. No, but she's going to have to try. Well, good luck, but obviously we're going to have to do something. I will make sure I succeed. Chloe scoffed. Again, Chloe doesn't really care what the outcome is, I don't think, anyway. Olga ignored Chloe and opened up her simple medical kit. The sound of plastic and metal instruments jumbling together echoed out in the room. I can do this. I will make this succeed. So, if I remember correctly, so Itka's already dead. Miki's just cowering in the corner, regretting what she's done. Asuna's obviously out on the table bleeding. The only ones that are talking at the moment and active is Chloe and Olga. The scalpel she pulled out sparkled in the light. Pretty sharp, I'd imagine. Then suddenly... Oh shit. Oh well, this doesn't sound as if it's gone off to a great start, but okay. Oh, for the love of God, the lights have gone out? Frick. Another blackout. The only light went out and cloaked the room in complete darkness. God damn it, what frickin' bad luck. Oh no. Miki's voice called out from the doorway. Now, so the power's gone out in the whole section. Jesus. Okay, the powers that be obviously don't want Asuna saved. Yep. Chances of saving Asuna now are pretty bleak, unless you can get some emergency lighting. Chloe turned back to Olga. Oh, they're gonna have if they can't find an alternate lighting solution, they're gonna have to move her again. Olga answered before she could finish. You have a flashlight on my hands. I think she is. Her resolve is there. I have no choice any longer, and I might not be true. If you move her again, it might be too late. True. Great, so you're telling me that I have to be very quick in whatever we have to do. Great. I doubt the battery will last very long either. Well, I don't really know about operation times, but mostly you hear that they're like at least a couple of hours usually, so this is going to be a while, I'd imagine. Olga hesitated. Exactly. She makes a point. Olga was at a loss for words. Oh. Suddenly Miki's voice echoed into the room. Before we came underground, saw a sign for a power plant. Chloe's tone was unexpectedly animated. Okay. Oops, sorry, I interrupted her. Where should we... I interrupted her there, but where did you see it, Miki? I'll head there now. Just as Chloe started to leave the room, Miki held out her arm to stop her. Uh-oh. Miki? She feels bad, so she wants to go do it. I'll go. Miki's tone was resolute. She wants to try and help. I have to do this. Let me go. Oh. lag. We'll go together then. Only Olga's really needed for for conducting the surgery. Doubt you can restart it on your own. Miki firmly grasped onto Chloe's arm. When she showed no sign of backing down, Chloe sighed. Let's go together, just as I was thinking. Go together. Then Miki can help, and at least your expertise is there, Chloe. You can be the brute strength I need, since I have to rely on the hacking and electrical skills. Okay. She doesn't mind. Two girls left the room with Asuna in it behind. Well, what's Olga doing? Right, so I'm guessing we're at least with Chloe and Miki at the power plant. Soon they found themselves in a control room connected to the power plant. Chloe's fingers flew quickly across the dashboard, but a troubled look crossed her face. She angrily kicked her tongue. Uh-oh. So this dashboard alone won't change a thing. It's not working. Chloe spun around and raised both hands in the air. Well, crap. So we need to go somewhere else to make the adjustments then. Not from here. Chloe sighed and continued. Okay. Why not? Miki frantically looked up at Chloe with a face full of energy. Hot house, okay. It's hundreds of degrees in there unless we shut down the plant. Look down first, it's impossible for a human to enter. Oh crap, so Miki's just saying, do it, I will do it. Shut it down then. Although Miki leaned in desperately, Chloe weakly shook her head. It's possible. Yeah, I had a feeling she was going to say something like that. It's going to take too long to cool down before you can actually go in. Yeah, Chloe, do not tease Miki right now. Well, yes, logically, you'd give up, but Miki's feelings of guilt might cause her to do something drastic. I have no choice but to give up on going inside. The two girls were silent. Even after coming all this way, they had reached a dead end. Miki bit her lip. Then, all of a sudden, her gaze landed on something that made her gasp. Miki's wide eyes were focused on a spot, past Chloe on one of the room's walls. This place has fire-resistant clothes. What? Chloe turned toward what had caught Miki's attention. Sure enough, a closet on the wall was labeled flame-resistant clothing. A single jumpsuit was hanging there. Oh, right, so we are going to go in. Why wear those? You could enter the power plant. Miki raced toward the closet. Okay. Okay, so we're on radio, so this Miki must be inside the power plant. Okay. Chloe's voice was audible through the flame-resistant helmet speakers. Okay, loud and clear, everything seems fine. Alrighty then. I love the effects they've managed to do with the audio to make it sound like she's actually talking through a walkie-talkie and inside a suit with a glass visor. Which is that. Miki walked into the power plant, following Chloe's commands from the control room. She headed toward a set of valves. There was only one flame-resistant jumpsuit, so Chloe couldn't go with her. Miki put it on without a discussion, thereby volunteering to take on the dangerous mission. As she opened the hatch and was about to leave, Chloe called out to her. So probably don't touch any of the walls. Okay, so we're on a 10-minute time limit. Okay. With that, Miki entered the plant. She proceeded deeper inside step by step. From the very beginning, she could feel the intense heat through the flame-resistant suit. Sweat poured relentlessly from her body, and the suit grew so hot that it felt like it could catch fire at any second. Chloe anxiously repeated what she said before. Well, sweat dripped into her eyes as she looked around. There's a lot of them. Okay. They all have red lights. A valve with a red light. All of the valves in front of her had red lights. I'm guessing they're not meant to be all red according to what Chloe's saying. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're all red. That's not good. Chloe was clearly surprised. She frantically shouted into the microphone. Oh crap. Must be about to go critical. Oh boy. I just need to make them all blue, right? It will take too much time. You won't make it. Abort the mission. Come back. What's Chloe talking about? Miki smiled in the heat. My job is easy. All I have to do is turn all the red valves blue. It's not going to be that simple. I'm the only one who can do this, and the valves are right in front of me now. I can't go back empty-handed. She reached for the first valve. Oh, fudge. Here we go. Right, I saw that there was a valve on the floor, so I'm assuming I can get access to that. Yep. Turn the valve. Oh, good. Well, Miki, you're going to melt. There's a bunch of junk on there. There's a metal barrel falling over onto the rubble. Oh, there's a shovel. Obtained a shovel. Oh, hello. Looks like a pipe, but it's buried in the dirt and can't be pulled out. Well, let's dig it out. Pipe came out of the dirt. Okay, so we've got pipe. Okay, so I've got a pipe and I have a valve, so the pipe should go here, I would assume. The pipe's connected, and then there's room for a valve. A valve that fits nicely into your hand. There. So I need to make all the lights go blue by turning these valves. So we've got 500, 750, and 500. Let's see what happens. Oh, crap. Percentages. Oh, balls. More math. Let's see. Selected the same settings as before, right? 500, 750, 500. I'm assuming that must be like degrees temperature. Let's try that. Oh, that is the current setting. Oh, it tells me. It tells me, right. So it's 20%. Wait, what's this one set at? Set to 0%. Oh. So that turned that one almost blue. Set to 40%. 20%? No. 40%. So it was close. Okay, so we've got one blue. So it must be this one I need to tweak. Okay. Oh crap. Oh, but let's change that one. What's this one currently set at? Top 100 and right 0%. So set the top to 80 and the right to 20. Nothing. 60-40. Nothing again. 40-60. Oh. Okay. It's this one I need. So what's it set to just now? What's that one set to? Top 20% and right 80%. So it's the right I want to tweak. Set the top to 0 and right to 100. Damn it, that didn't do anything. Set the top. That didn't do anything. Right to 20%. No. Right to 40%. No. 60%. No. All the other lights are still blue. 80%. 100%. Damn. Must be this. Must be one of these two I need to change. What's that? Set to 40%. Set to 20%. Oh, no. Set to 40%. It's this one I think I need to change. What's that? Top 40, right 60. Top 60, right 40. Damn it. 80, right 20. Top 100, right 0. What the hell? Right, so top 20, right 80. Ooh, that tempted the other two to go off. What's this one? Hello? What's this one at? Tell me, what's this one at? It's top 0, right 100%. Jesus, how much power does that one at the top require? Oh, it's close. It's close. What's it currently at? Top 0, right 100. So top 80, right 20. That blinked blue there for a second though, didn't it? Top 100, right? No. Top 20, right 80. And then, what's this one set to? Top 100, right 0. Shit. If I divert any power from that, it's going to affect that top one. What's this one currently set to? Top 40, right 60. Top 20, right 80. Damn it, no. Top 60, right 40. It's close. what's this one set at? 20, right, 80. No, that's difficult enough to get that one. I'm gonna have to tweak these ones. Top 60, right, 40. And then what's this at? 20%. Set to 40%. Oh no! It's too much. It's too much. So let's tweak it back. So it's too much to the right. So right 80, reduce the right to 60. Oh, that didn't work. Right to 40? Ah, haha. Okay. So then maybe increase the power from here. What's it set at? 40, 60? Yeah, and then divert the power. 60, 40, so 80, 20. Oh, it's close. 100. Damn it, no, that's no good. Oh, damn. Crap, what was that before? Crap, what was it before? Ugh, I'm struggling here, guys. I'm gonna have to take a hint. Foldable sign. Oh God, what the f? I'm trying to do this without all the clues, aren't I? An inwardly folded sign. Is there some meaning to it being folded? Oh, for the love of God! Once opened up the sign. Okay. Anything else? Making the lights blue. The number on the left edge of the pipes shows the power value. By skillfully manipulating the valves to distribute it, you can bring the electricity to the lights above. The required value for each light is likely explained by the code on the sign. So is it meant to represent bars of power? I'm not exactly sure what this is meant to mean. Okay. %, 40 and 60. 20 and 80, so 40, 60. No. 64. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close. It's 40. 60, 40. 80, 20. No, that made things worse. So 2080. No. Turn that to 20 and write 80. Ooh, and then I can maybe increase the power a little bit. So 8, what was I? 0 to 100, so 2080. Oh, but that, let's increase this one's percentage. Right 60. Oh no, it's still not enough. 80. Oh no, is it too much? Whoa. Right. It's 2080. So 4060. Yes! Oh my god, thank God for that. I did it. That took a wee bit of trial and error, but my god, eventually got my brain around it. God, they're hard. Some of these puzzles, guys, if you've never played this game before, this is one of the hardest games in terms of puzzles. Lights are blue. Question is, though, is it too late? Are you going to be fried? And is Asunas still alive? Miki announced quietly, but it wasn't clear if Chloe heard it. Oh no. Yeah, don't tell me Chloe tried to come in and save you. Just a few minutes ago, she had heard Chloe screaming for her to come back. After ignoring her for a while, she now could only hear white. Oh, fudge. Either you've been in there too long and your actual radio has been fried, or something's happened. Suddenly, there was an ominous sound. Oh, fudge. Crack. Oh no, is that your suit? Oh no, she's killed. She's dead. Oh, Mickey's dead. Mickey's dead. The heat's gonna get straight into her face now. Crack appeared in her helmet. Then orange flames slowly formed around her. You're dying. God, I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking it was Asuna would be the one that would die in this episode, but it looks like Mickey's gonna go up in a ball of fire. What's going on? Am I on fire? Yes. The angel with the black wings has now become a phoenix, if you get along those lines. I'm impressed. An old friend gave me a half grin. Why are you seeing orange? Oh, Chloe, first Chloe now. And gave me a half grin, even though she rarely smiled. Oh, wings. She had the wings after all. You had them after all. Had what? Wings. I was ecstatic. She finally acknowledged me. You can fly. So is that what she meant by fly? Use your courage. Use your courage to help others. Is that what the lesson Orange was trying to tell Miki at the time? Help others? That's right, I can fly. I can fly from the very beginning. Jeez. Oh, God. Okay, so maybe there's a chance we might be able to save Asuna, but at the cost of Miki's life. Light streamed out from the room where Asuna and Olga were. Small metallic sounds and rustling movements could also be heard. Chloe walked through the doorway with heavy steps. Yeah. Olga was by Asuna's side, wielding her medical tools with intense concentration. When she heard Chloe come near, she spoke to her without looking up. Oh boy. Were you successful? How are you and Miki doing? Chloe? Chloe? Oh. She's not even looking up, so she hasn't even realized Miki's not there. She spoke to her without looking up. Yeah, welcome back. The lights really helped. Sure. Chloe didn't come back with Miki's ashes. Sure. Chloe returned to the same wall as earlier and crossed her arms. Olga hasn't noticed. Oh, God. Yeah, now I think Chloe wants Asuna to survive, because if Asuna does not survive, then Miki has died for nothing. How is Asuna doing? Olga was silent for a few seconds before finally responding. Okay, too soon to tell. Shit. We might lose 2 in 1 chapter. Chloe could tell the calmness in her voice was feigned. Her words faintly trembled at the end of her sentence as she began to cave from the pressure. But she kept working diligently with her head bowed. Oh, that's a good point. Chloe's realized that because Olga's concentrating so much, if she even alerts Olga to the part that Miki's dead, it will cause Olga to lose all her complete confidence and concentration, and Asuna will definitely die. I see. That makes sense, but damn, it's sad. She kept working diligently with her head bowed. She's trying not to cause Olga to have any attention away from Asuna. Both girls fell silent. The only sound in the room was the metallic clanking of the medical tools. She hasn't even thought about asking about Miki. But it's probably the best. For the best in terms of saving Asuna. It was terribly deafening. I thought, wait, you're not ending the chapter there. A few hours passed. Uh-oh. Don't tell me there's organ damage. Can't be. Olga's sudden outcry made Chloe look up. Then they both saw it. Asuna had been lying still. Oh, for God's sake, don't tell me she's dead already. Don't tell me she's been dead. She's dead for the whole time you've opened up. Asuna had been lying still all this time. Well, Olga dug her scalpel into her stomach. Oh shit. Oh crap. Okay, so Asuna's awake, but suddenly her body jerked. Oh, she's going into a fit. Oh shit, she's going into a fit. Oh no, that's not good. The small spasms continued a few times. And then she was still. She's having like spasms, slight seizure shit. That you need to finish up quick. And then she was still. Olga leaned over Asuna's body and put her hands over Asuna's heart. Then she rhythmically began applying pressure CPR. It's not looking good. She frantically performed chest compressions while shouting Asuna's name. Yeah, was trying CPR. But gradually... Oh, is this really a part where 2 girls die at once? 2 characters die in the 1 chapter? But I suppose it would make sense that that's going to happen, because usually the final chapter involves only 2 characters. Olga's movements become weak and helpless. Then they finally stopped, and I'm guessing Chloe isn't going to try and help. She wouldn't know what to do. Asuna's dead, I think. Then they finally stopped. She slowly lifted her head. Oh, and then she'll realize Miki's not there either. Chloe could read the look in her eyes. It was despair. Asuna had breathed her last breath. And then this is where you tell her that Miki's gone too. Oh boy, Olga. Chloe started to reach out to her, but then she stopped. Yeah, what are you supposed to say to her right now? She's starting to accept or realize that she can't save Asuna, and she's now going to tell her that Miki's dead too. What's supposed to say to her right now? Words of condolence or appreciation? Good point, because Olga did her best, but Asuna's passed. Ooh. After a few seconds, Chloe dropped her hand to her side. She didn't know what to say. Silence fell over the girls as they both hesitated over their words. But then... Oh, she's going to try again. She's going to keep going. Not yet. I can still go on. I'm doing JoJo references. I don't even know if that... No, that's probably not a good... I haven't watched too much JoJo yet. I need to catch up. It's not over. I can still save her. Olga suddenly raised her voice. She quickly took up the scalpel. Uh-oh. Chloe, you might need to stop her. This might be in vain, Olga. But Olga ignored Chloe and refused to stop. You might make it worse. She continued with the operation as if possessed. Chloe's saying stop, it's over. But if she's not moving anymore and she stopped breathing, and you don't have access to like a defibrillator, chances are the operation succeeds. Oh boy, it won't succeed. But... Chloe has said it out loud. Asuna's already dead. Olga jumped. Her bloody hand holding the scalpel froze. Oh no! Oh god. This is when flipping Olga will fucking crumble. She hasn't even acknowledged that Miki wasn't even there till now, until she says this. People can't come back from the dead. Asuna is gone and so is Miki.
Miki?
Just noticed that she's not there. Miki. The possessed look on Olga's face instantly vanished. Fear and confusion appeared in its place. What happened to Miki? Yeah, she's dead. Olga's eyes visibly widened. You and I are on our own. No. A hush fell over the remaining two girls. It was a heavy, bottomless, and seemingly endless silence. Holy shit, to be concluded. Achievement unlocked, hopeless. Holy fudge. Save the current data, yes. Oh boy. So obviously I knew the chapter title Operation had something to do with probably trying to surgically save Asuna, but with how the chapters were going, where you reach the end, there's only usually two characters left alive. I had a feeling that we were pretty close. Well, since this was the next row, which has been the other two girls' true ends, I had a feeling this was the final chapter for Olga with Seal. So I thought, wait. So then when I realized Miki was dying, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna lose 2 in 1, and it makes sense. So yeah, Ika died earlier with Revelation. Yeah, and then Asuna got shot in Sacrifice, and obviously we couldn't save her in Operation, but Miki died due to being incinerated in the reactor. Holy crap, so all that's left, the only ones left now are Olga and Chloe on this path, and this final chapter will get us Chloe's final end on her route. So we will continue that in the next episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, then please let me know down in the comments that you still want to see more of these videos for Abyss of the Sacrifice, and just tell me how I did, what you think of the game so far in the story. Talk about the story all you want up to this point, guys, but please don't post any new stuff that we haven't seen already. I don't want to be spoiled, and no one else would want to be spoiled, I don't think. And also, if you enjoyed the video, then please give this video a massive, beautiful, big thumbs up. And also, you want to see more from my channel, click the subscribe button with the notification bell for all notifications, so you get notified when new videos and updates go on the channel to the community, guys. So yeah, we will finish off Olga's chapter and her story, part of the story, in the next episode, guys, and then we will do the same for Chloe, and then hopefully we will get the option for the true end. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya. One day I will stop hitting the mic. See yas.